Hey, what's up, guys? Dragon here making a video. Just wanted to do some pickups real quick because haven't done a video in a really long time. Just been kind of not having things to talk about and just not really in the mood to make videos. It's kind of hard to find a schedule and stuff or to be consistent to make videos and stuff like that. So I just kind of make them sparingly, kind of when I want to. So anyway, moving right along. Like I said, it's gonna be a recent pickup video. So without further ado, let's get started. First, I grabbed this game right when it came out. Is Pandora's Tower. You know, obviously complete since I bought it brand new. But only played a little bit into it so far. Really interested with the story. Kind of concerned as to how the little time management system is gonna work. With you having to always make sure that I haven't played too much into it, but I forget the name of your woman's or the name of his girlfriend or woman or wife or whatever it is in this game. But you always have to make sure you're on like good terms with her and stuff like that as you're going to get the beast flesh and stuff like that in the tower. So interested to see how that's gonna go. So far, I really like the premise of the story. So I'm hoping to dive into that a little bit more at a later date. It's been kind of really busy lately. Moving it right along. Got a game for my Dreamcast called Evolution: World of the Sacred Device. And I honestly know nothing about this game. I just kind of grabbed it at my store. It was like $5, and I hadn't bought a Dreamcast game in over a year because I just kind of have been neglecting the damn thing. So thought I'd grab a Dreamcast game just for the sake of grabbing one. This looked like it'd be the most fun. So yeah, Evolution. Probably never gonna play it. Let's see here. Was able to snag a copy of Vagrant Story. My buddy on here on YouTube, JS Fights, I guess says the second disc here is kind of hard to come by. I'm not too sure. Apparently it's a demo disc. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I know nothing about Vagrant Story. But I always hear that it's kind of like it's in the same like time or like same premise as Final Fantasy 12. Like I believe this is the one that's like based in what would be called Ivalice, I believe. I'm really not too sure or 100% on that. So if I'm wrong, I am sorry. But like I said, I don't know too much about this game. So yeah, there's Vagrant Story. I've never even played it. I'm hopefully gonna play it tonight if I get time. NHL playoffs are going on, so you know, gotta watch hockey. So I don't know if I'll get to this tonight, but I'm hoping to get to this at some point. So there's Vagrant Story. Also picked up a copy of The Last Story. Just kind of wanted to complete that little trilogy of RPGs that came over because of Operation Rainfall. So I've got The Last Story, Xenoblade, and now Pandora's Tower. So just kind of grabbed The Last Story in order just to complete that little set there. So I don't know if I'll ever get to this game, to be honest. I have a lot of games. It's kind of rough buying games because a lot of these are long RPGs that I own, and I don't know if I'm going to ever have time for some of them, but yeah, there's The Last Story. Also grabbed a copy of Tales of Symphonia. Never played a Tales game yet. Still haven't played the Wii one I have. I'm assuming this is the first game to that. So, like I said, can't really comment on it all that much. Because I don't even have a GameCube. They're kind of hard to find in good shape. So, but I have a ton of GameCube games just because I find them for cheap prices. So I just kind of have to jump on them when I find them. So yeah, there's Tales of Symphonia complete and stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Picked this one up just today. Copy of Devil Summoner. Don't know too much about this game. I just know it's a Shin Megami game, and I kind of try to jump on them because I just like. I've never seen a Shin Megami game that I didn't like or played one that I did not enjoy. So I don't know. Thought I'd grab it. I play my 3DS the most at anything, so probably gonna dump a ton of hours into this, to play alongside Fire Emblem right now. So there's Devil Summoner Soul Hackers. Comes with a bonus CD, which is something I guess Atlas has been doing with all their like 3DS games and stuff. So yeah, Soul Hackers. And kind of my crown jewel, if you will, my favorite part of the pickups I just recently acquired are probably these two Super Nintendo cartridges. I've got Final Fantasy II, which is technically Final Fantasy IV for Super Nintendo. In decent shape. It's got a little bit of discoloration going on here, but it's an old game, so I'm not really going to complain. So there's Final Fantasy IV, I guess, or 2, whatever you want to call it. And then Final Fantasy VI or 3, whichever you prefer to go by. Also picked up a copy of that. They're not like terribly rare or anything. I'm trying to collect all the Final Fantasy games just to have them all, and just kind of it makes me really happy that I have these on the Super Nintendo instead of the PSP now, so I can just get rid of my PSP ones. So I'm really happy with these two pickups. Just, I don't know, just for nostalgic sake, I guess, because I had never played them on their original console, and I like to play stuff on their original consoles. So I guess moving on towards the end here, got a couple guides for dirt cheap. So one of the beautiful things about working at a retail store is people trade in guides, and we just resell them for dirt cheap, so I can get pretty hard to find, or not hard to find guides, but pretty good guides for really cheap. So got the guide for Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, even though I already beat it, so this is kind of one of those things I just kind of have, just to have it. Don't think I'm ever going to play through Dream Drop Distance again, so I don't know how helpful that's going to be. Grabbed a guide for Final Fantasy 13 2. Have yet to get to that game, just because once again, just kind of hard to find time to play all these games. So, but the guide was in really good shape, and I kind of like having guides to RPG games. So when I do decide I want to play them, I can, if I get stuck or something like that, or don't want to miss items, I can always reference this, and it really helps out. So, got the guide for Final Fantasy 13 2. And lastly, I already have this guide, but this one's sealed, so I know it was $2 or something like that. So grabbed this. It's obviously Final Fantasy 13, which I really like that game. Now that I think of it, but a lot of people don't. I think it's decent, but that's, I guess, a tangent, and we don't like to do that here. So, and anyway, sorry I haven't made videos in a while. Like I said, been really busy and just kind of been hard to find the time to sit down and make a video, let alone play games and stuff like that. So it's been kind of crazy for me lately. But yeah, that's my pickups, and thank you for watching, and you guys have a good day.